Hello, and welcome to Comm, my fake, strictly for educational purposes, YouTube channel that covers mass comm theories. Today we will cover the spiral of silence theory. The theory is mostly contributed to by Elizabeth Noel Newman, a German political scientist in 1974. She even made a book about it. I saw it. It was $33. I was not going to buy that. Not because I do not respect her work, but because I'm a poor college student. I do not have $33. Right now in my bank account, I have $14, and I am lucky if I can even afford Chick-fil-A at this time. Anyways, the theory explains why people often feel the need to conceal their opinions, preferences, views, etc. when they fall within the minority of the group. So, an example of this was, for a while, I really didn't like Chick-fil-A. Every time I was out with friends, they would suggest it, and I would agree. Not because I love Chick-fil-A. At the time, I hated it. But because my 4 friends liked it a lot, and I did not. And so we would go. I would order the least expensive thing so I could just eat it quickly and we could go and I would be fine. But I didn't voice my opinions because I didn't want to be the one. I didn't want to be ridiculed or have them shun me because I didn't like Chick-fil-A because they loved it. The spiral of silence theory states that we are more willing to communicate our ideas to others if we believe that other people, most people, in the group hold the same view. If we believe our opinion is in line with everybody else's majority opinion, we will be able to say it out loud without fear. On the other hand, though, if we think that our opinion is different from the perceived majority, we are most likely to remain silent about what we think. We have a sixth sense, according to Noel Newman, called the quasi-statistical organ. That helps us kind of look around our environment and see what the climate of opinion is. It's to help us understand what other people are thinking and help us provide an idea of what the majority opinion is, so we don't embarrass ourselves in our minds. Although our perception of the majority view may or may not be true, it alters our opinion and our behaviors, so we align ourselves with the majority and try to fit in. In the end, all we want to do is avoid being isolated for not having the correct opinion. As more and more people speak in favor of the perceived majority, it gathers momentum, making it look bigger than it actually is. As shown in the downward spiral of silence, the number of people with divergent opinions speaking gradually spirals down. Eventually, the only people expressing their opinions are the ones in agreement with the perceived majority. A person with the minority opinion starts at the wider end at the top and ends with at the wider end of the willingness to speak spiral, but slowly drifts downwards due to their fear of isolation, and eventually that leads to silence. Mass media does have an influence on this, on our minds. That's not really a secret, obviously. Almost everything we know comes from the information that we consume through media. So all your moms who are on Facebook still, they see the chisme that something happened downtown and they know about it and they spread it everywhere. Or the people who watch news who find out oh my God, something happened at the mall. They tell everybody. And so that kind of passes along information from media. Anyways. What happens when the spiral is set into motion? People who notice that their opinion has little support, they won't speak. People who feel endorsed in their opinion, on the other hand, will share it confidently. They will scream it out loud. Loud opinions on one side and quiet voices on the other side trigger the spiral of silence. Those who represent the supported opinions talk more, while others remain silent. The loudest opinion is perceived as the majority, and the spiral process goes on until one opinion prevails. That is all the time I have, and that is all the information I have at this time. Thank you so much for listening. Bye!